Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders, teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity. To you I say shalom. Brother Khan from the Sept, the Lions of Judah, Jeshurun here in Chicago. To you I say shalom. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the title of this video is going to be titled, The Only Way They Want You So-Called Negroes to Make It Out is by being a rapper or a so-called basketball player. All right. So this is the NBA all-time scoring leaders in points. And as you see, it's been dominated by Israelites. All right. So-called Negroes. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and you have Dirk Nowitzki, which is an Edomite. All right, you have Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, Carmelo Anthony, and Moses Malone. All right, so the only way they want us to make it out is by being a basketball player or a so-called rapper, man. All right, they want to set the standards for the so-called Negroes, man. They don't want us to come back to our nationality. So they rather us entertain them and make them rich, man. All right. And we do it well, man. The top 10 greatest basketball players of all time are primarily, all right, Israelites, man. So they don't give a damn about us coming back to our nationality. They only want us, all right, to make them more richer, man. That's all they care about. They don't care about you finding out that you from the tribe of Judah, all right? They want your jersey number to sell, man. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6, and it reads, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So we are the special people, but we happen to be working for our enemies, man. Rather you go to the NBA, you're not going to be as rich as the elites who give you the contract, man. You still a servant, man. You still a slave, man. All right. Thus saith the Lord. Let's prove that. Because instead of coming back to the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you want to be a basketball player, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4, and it reads, And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever. So instead of wearing fringes, all right, whether it's t-shirt with fringes, because you got certain brothers that hate the that despise brothers with the t-shirt with fringes. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, you got t-shirt with fringes, and then you got garments with fringes. Instead of wearing those, all right, you want to pick up a basketball, man. All right. So the Most High said that his anger was going to be, he's going to be angry with you Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. All right. And he said he was going to cause you to serve your enemy in the land which you know is not. So let's go back to the law. All right. Because you got to go to your enemy for the one of all thing, man. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48, and it reads, Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Right, so guess what? To make it out the hood, all right, to be sustained, to have shelter, clothing, raiment, clothing, you know what I'm saying? You have to serve your enemy, man. You have to go to your enemy for the one of all things. All right. So for you to make it out the hood and get money, you have to go to Esau for that, which is your enemy, man. So like I said, your enemy doesn't want you to come back to your nationality. He wants you to be confused, all right? He wants you to continue to entertain him, all right? Because that's what basketball is entertainment, man. It's entertainment. You would never come back to your nationality if you stuck playing basketball instead of coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right? And we living in the last days, all right? You know what I'm saying? We living in the very, very end of this, man. Now is not the time to try to become a basketball player, man. All right? This is the book of Psalms 83, verse 2. And it reads, I'm going to start at 1. Psalms 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones, right? So you going to the NBA is another way that they taking crafty counsel, all right? Because you can't help your people anyway, man. You can't get your people out the hood. You can't become independent under the white man's contract, man. All right, so that's crafty counsel. All right, verse 4, and it reads, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right, so you don't know you an Israelite, man. On your birth certificate or on your social security number, it says African American, man. All right, so your enemy have did this, man. All right, verse 5, and it reads, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, that's the so-called white man. The Ishmaelites of Moab, all right, so you got the Arabs and the Chinese, man. And the Hagarenes, which is the Africans, man. So you would never come back to your nationality because you got so many distractions that surround about you, man. All right. So instead of getting knowledge yourself, all right, you go to Esau's institutions, his schools, and you learn knowledge of somebody else. And I'm not saying going to school is bad, because without a diploma, you struggle here in this kingdom. All right. So I'm not saying that not to go to school, but we are living in the last days. We are living in the end time. You want to get wrapped up in this Bible, because this Bible is going to get us back on top. All right. Not going to the NBA, man. Not trying to be the next rapper. Not trying to be the next football player, man. Because those things are going to fail in the long run, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3, and it reads, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You run up on a basketball player and tell him, hey, bro, you know you an Israelite? You know you an Israelite? Oh, man, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm getting this money, man. I'm signing these autographs, man. I'm getting these contracts. All right? So they don't care about their nationality, man. All right? They don't care about being an Israelite, man. They only care about filling their own belly, man. And this is the reason why the Most High is going to destroy our people, because they caught up in that illusion, man. I got my kids coming this real, but if you hear something, just know they coming in the car. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. And I'm going to close out on this. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoil you? All right. So our people spoil you because they getting that money from the NBA, man. Right? They getting that money from the NBA, and they don't care about serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because they getting contracts, all right, from the NBA, $80 million contracts, man. All right. So our people, man, they out here just living their life, man. They not coming back to the God of Israel, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They not coming back to him. And this is the reason why we on the bottom of society, man. All right, so let me get that again. Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? So our people are spoiled because they don't have knowledge of self. So with that, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. To you, I say Shalom.